All right, guys, welcome back to another Step Bros podcast. It's your boy Max and Freddie. We're here for you guys. Today we got a
What's
nice
up,
list
y'all?
of topics. We got the NBA schedule approved. We got a controversy with Nini's Deli. We have some LeBron topic. We have some shoes to talk about, some Supreme, and then a little tattoo expo update, and then a little streaming update for you guys. So pretty jam packed today, and we're gonna jump right into it with Max leading the first conversation about the NBA being approved.
Yeah, man, that's honestly that's my favorite news of as of like positive news as of late. There was a couple like I follow tons of stuff, Bleacher Report, Sports Center, ESPN, Wojo, and all those guys. Basically, there's word that the NBA is going to come back. July 31st is when the season's supposed to start. Um, they're supposed to return to training camp on June 30th, so pretty close in about a couple weeks.
Damn, yeah, that is
Everybody's
close.
gonna yeah, dude. They're gonna meet at the sports complex in Orlando. Pretty much like Disney World. They're gonna be at, and it's not gonna be the whole NBA though. It's pretty much gonna be 22 teams. It'll be 13 from the Western Conference, and it'll be 9 from the Eastern Conference. And basically, they're just kind of listed. So the list that I saw is how they're listed in order of like their number seed if the playoffs were to have already started. So I'm going to read off that list right now. As it stands in the Western Conference, you have the Lakers in the first spot. You have the Clippers second, the Nuggets, Jazz, Thunder at 5, Rockets at 6, Mavericks, and the Grizzlies to close it out at 8. However, there's the Trailblazers, the Pelicans, the Kings, and the Spurs and Suns are all listed underneath. So the Western Conference is really tight knit, man. So what I was hearing was that they were going to do something like 8 games, 8
I heard
exhibition
8.
games.
I heard 8.
Yeah, 8 exhibition games to kind of get everybody back in the swing of things, and that will kind of determine,
Seating.
um, yeah, like the winning percentage, and that will determine like where you inevitably end up at the end of those 8 games. That will be the top 8 and top 8. Then the playoffs will start.
That's a pretty
Um,
good. That's a pretty good list of 8 teams right there. That's a
yeah,
pretty
so then,
stacked team
so
like list.
yeah, that's what I think too, man. I mean, honestly, like the way it's going to stack up, I really hope that the Lakers and the Clippers end up playing each other in the conference finals. I think everybody else is hoping for that too, but you know what I mean?
I think that's like our ultimate like fantasy low key, like a fantasy
Hell
like
yeah.
wet dream shit, bro. Like
Oh
Kawhi,
yeah,
LeBron. Like, oh my god, that'd be disgusting. That'd be so
exactly.
nice to watch.
Exactly. Plus, honestly, like it could help kind of like reignite LA kind of positively as far as kind of with sports and economically and all that stuff. I think it could be pretty dope. Plus, I just want to see LeBron win. I've always been a fan of his. So I know you feel otherwise, but I just want to see the man do good. I just want to see him win.
He's a
So
crybaby.
um, so I'm gonna list off the teams for the Eastern Conference now. So in order of standing, it's gonna be the Bucks are the number 1 seed, Raptors are in second, Celtics in third, Miami Heat in fourth, Pacers fifth, the 76ers are in sixth, the Nets are seventh, the Magic is eighth, followed by the Wizards very very closely behind them in ninth. So basically what I'm reading here is the 8 game regular season allows bubble teams the opportunity to draw within 4 games of the number 9 spot to trigger a potential play-in tournament for the number 8 seed. So it's almost going to be like a separate kind of like an AAU style kind of play-in tournament, almost like a side thing to get back in. The number 8 seed will have to be defeated twice by the number 9 seed in order to give up its playoff spot. The number 9 seed will be eliminated with a single loss to the number 8 seed. The playoff
Okay.
format will remain the playoff format will remain the same, like how it normally is. It's a best of 7 um, of the NBA Finals, and it can't go any later than October 12th. Like the playoffs and the finals, it can't, like everything can't go longer than October 12th because everything is going to have to like start back up to be on pace for the next season. So
That's actually pretty fucking raw. Who do you have?
yeah,
I honestly, Miami is a big one for me. The Heat
yeah,
and the Bucks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Um, I want to see. Um,
Miami. I want to see them so
yeah,
bad, so bad. I want to
I,
see
I,
Miami do
I,
good.
I would love to see how far Kyrie can take the Nets.
How
By
far do you
himself.
think? I think at least past the first round.
I
Definitely
was
in
gonna
the
say,
playoffs. Out of the first round.
well, depending, man, depending, because if they end up playing the Bucks the first
Oh
round,
yeah, they'd get fucked.
they might not make it past that first round. However, if they end
They
up
definitely
playing,
wouldn't.
I don't want to discredit the Raptors. However,
I think they could take the Raptors in 7
that's what I think
or
too. I
in
think they
5
could
or
hold.
whatever. They could take the
I think
Raptors.
they could hold. Yeah, I think they could hold it to 7 games at least against the Raptors. Even with this, like the 76ers too. Like I feel like they'd at least go 6 or 7 games against them too.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm excited that that the season's starting back up and everything, and we're gonna get things back underway. So, but I'm gonna take a drink real quick here.
Shout out to Nino for subscribing for a second month in a row. Boy, month gang. Freddie is an NBA enthusiast who is going all the way. Bro, I'm telling you, Miami, the Bucks. Like, I would love to see Miami go all the way. I hate to say it, but LeBron honestly has a good chance. Um,
He's honestly probably got the best chance. I'm not even trying to be biased.
no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's probably got the best
The only
chance.
people who are gonna put up like a big fight are the fucking Clippers. That
Yeah,
Western Conference is
yeah.
kind of weak.
I honestly think too the Bucks will give them a good run for their money. Like I don't think it's gonna be like Lakers gonna sweep in 4. Like hell no, bro. It will be Giannis. He ain't gonna go to the finals and get swept, bro. He's gonna put up a fight. That dude is a
Facts,
dog. That dude is a
facts.
dog.
He is.
Straight
He's
up.
good. All that
Yeah,
shit you talk
straight up,
about now, you're
man.
meat writing. I'm not meat writing. I'm just being the fucking. I'm just being honest. I hate to
I'm
see him win, but he'll probably
yeah,
make it far. If unless
yeah.
Kawhi's on some other shit, like Kawhi could take him down. Kawhi could
he,
take him
he
down.
has. He
He
has.
has, yeah. Kawhi is
He
gonna be the.
has.
Trust me, if Kawhi fucking takes him down, I'm buying a fucking jersey, dog. I hate to see him win. I hate to see him win. Okay, and let this segue us into something else. If LeBron wins his championship, does it get an asterisk? Does it count as a real championship? It's kind of bullshit. If we're gonna be
I
on,
mean,
not as many games
so
played, so that's not as much wear and tear on the body. Yes, he is beating out good teams. I'll give him that. He's competing at a high level. He's beating out good teams, but not as
yeah.
much wear and tear. There's not that many games played on the season. Like, is it a real championship? Are we gonna
I
count it?
I mean, agreed. However, I mean, if they're going through an entire if they're going through a season, if it's still, I don't know if it's gonna still add up to 82 games. I don't know exactly what number they ended at, and I don't know if this extra 8 games is gonna add up to 82. Um,
Yeah, I have no idea.
at that rate, I mean, yes, there probably is going to be an asterisk next to it, but it's still winning. I mean, you can't discredit it. Like if it was so easy, and if some had more of an advantage over others, then then why didn't those win instead of him? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate to put it so bluntly like that, but it's
Yeah.
just, like you can't. Yes, yes, it is a shorthanded victory, but it's still a victory nonetheless. And it's honestly just going to be another thing that people are gonna hold over his head and kind of have to say about him, and then
I'm
he's just
writing
gonna
it
have
in the fucking Jordan Kobe debate. That motherfucker got an
yeah.
asterisk title. He got a bullshit title. Uh,
They're gonna call it a .5 or
a
something
point
or
five of a
or
title. Yup. LeBron got
so it's like
a point
it's
five.
always going to be hate towards LeBron, because there was so much, but that's because there was so much greatness before him, so
Yeah.
um I think hopefully what it does is provide more fuel to the fire so that he comes back next year and fucking dominates again and just completely wins another title. You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
it's
Like
gonna be
that's
for the next guy after LeBron too. We're always gonna compare him to LeBron.
exactly,
The next
exactly.
great
Which
behind him is just gonna get paired to him, and then we're gonna shit talk that kid too,
which
just like
right
he's
now
getting it.
right now I'm already calling it. John Morant and Luka Doncic. Those two have
Luca.
the potential right now to be the next like how LeBron, like the face of the NBA. Like those two dudes they're from the interviews and shit that I've seen, they seem like phenomenal dudes, but just on the court, man, those dudes they're incredible. They're incredible to watch, and they're so young. They're so young. They have so much game ahead of them. You know what I mean?
Luca for sure.
Yeah,
In a
yeah,
couple years, he'll be that if he
yeah.
continues on the path he
Absolutely,
is.
absolutely.
Um.
So,
All
so
right.
let's switch on to the next topic. I know
Yeah.
you had texted me about it actually, and I've seen a couple posts on Instagram, but I'll let you kind of take over and talk about what's going
Okay.
on in Chicago right now.
So a Chicago staple for many years in our little streetwear community has been this place to eat called Nini's Deli. They've done many collabs with Round Two, right when they moved in. RSVP Gallery. There was a Boneyard collab. There was a Norte collab. Basically, any streetwear store in Chicago of the last couple years has done a collab with this food place. This food place, Nini's Deli, has catered all the Jordan events for the last year and a half to 2 years that I've seen.
Yep,
Every Jordan event has Nini's Deli food, and they got a Friends and Family Air Force One. Right
yep,
now, as we all saw, every brand in the world has come out and said their stance on BLM. Every brand. It doesn't matter if it's shoes, if it's clothes, if it's food. Every brand has come out with their stance. Well, the
yep,
owners of Nini's Deli came out with his All Lives Matter thing and related it to his religion. And he attends a church that is very anti homosexuality, anti BLM, anti anything
yep,
that isn't Christian. And that's like the most radical version of Christianity. Like we're
yeah.
talking about the most radical far left like of Christianity.
Mhm.
So everyone's on the cancel him thing right now. But what goes on to it even more is he's so anti like him himself in these like comments on his stance that he was talking about.
Yeah.
He was so anti homosexuality and BLM, but he's been a closeted man for the last 3 years and he just got exposed.
And that's what I was just reading this morning.
Yeah, he just got exposed.
Those are the posts I was reading. Yep.
He was dating a guy on and off for the last 2 years, a couple guys, but he's out here preaching in front of his store the other day how homosexuality is not the wave, how it's bad, they're gonna burn in hell. But like he was dating a
Crazy.
guy on and off for the last 2 years. Half Evil Sam, the owner of the brand 333, Half Evil
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah,
has been
I've heard of that. Yeah.
on the lead of exposing because they were good friends, and
Damn.
it's just been horrible. But like this is a big brand. Like it's not even just a food place to go eat. this has been a big brand in Chicago culture.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's helped like pave the way for like shoes and everything. And he just kind of threw it away. All he had to say was, "I support BLM." I mean, you could lie about it, whatever. I mean, it's the right thing to support. But he just came out and just did the worst shit he could have done. And
Yeah.
then when he was talking about coming out of the closet, he said his dad was gonna kill himself when he tried telling him. So his
Yeah.
dad is
That
like,
was
his dad's the one who put him onto that like radical church. He's the one who kind of paved the way for all of them to be this way. And then
that's that show. That's so ridiculous that you like
another,
you pay like
and then to show more of how much of a fucked up person he is. So there's a high grade of meat or something like that that is okay for Muslims to eat, almost like kosher for
it's
like Jewish people. There's
halal.
yeah, halal for people, right?
Yeah.
Um, he's been claiming for the last couple years that his food is halal, but it doesn't reach the universal like world standard for being halal. So he's just been
That's
stamping
yeah.
it on all his food just so people will eat it and buy it just to fucking put money in his pocket. He's been doing this for the
Wow.
last couple years.
Wow.
So he's in for a big lawsuit right now too over that because you could easily just sue him over that.
Damn.
So
That's
halal
crazy.
food, anti homosexuality when he's a closeted man, anti BLM, and just the most radical stuff. If your shit doesn't align with what his church is preaching,
Yeah.
he's against you. So what Sam did is he set a protest outside of the shop the last 3 days in a row.
For real?
The last 3 days in a row there was a protest where they were burning Chicago Native. That was the little clothing brand they did out of Nini's Deli. They were burning his
Yeah.
clothes. Nini's Deli was used to be all pink on the outside. They painted it black with BLM stuff all over it.
Oh, I saw that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, they did all types of shit, and they're basically forcing him to almost never reopen the store again.
Damn.
It's horrible. Just a quick second.
That's
Shout out Tag for donating 2 more subs to the channel. We love you. Thanks, buddy.
hey.
You're the man. You're a
Hey.
legend.
I still don't understand what that shit means, but it sounds good.
Hey, legend. Somebody get Grandpa educated. But yeah, like
Oh
I mean, you've been
man.
keeping up with it. It's in all of our Facebook groups for shoes. It's just all down our
Yeah, bro.
feeds. Like that's how much, like this brand, like that's how much clout this brand holds for us in our area. It
Yeah,
is what
for
it
real.
is. That was
Yeah.
the spot.
You you almost can't like escape like not seeing it like scrolling past like all the shoe stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's almost like what everybody's kind of been like posting about, but damn, that's wild, man. I'm glad that you kind of shed light on some of that because I didn't know I didn't know the full story. I followed the one guy, and then I followed one of like the hashtags or something that he put,
Yeah.
and I just kind of started following like down a rabbit hole and just like reading stuff. But man, dude, that's crazy. That's so crazy.
So
Makes
Jeff
you a
kind of
paid
explained
follower.
it. Yeah, it's a paid follower that gives you an exclusive emote of me eating a burger, and
Okay.
it was a 8x8 cheeseburger from McDonald's. So just a little more information on that one. It was delicious
Wow.
and it was very
Wow.
fat. And Jeff cut out that emote. But yeah, like it's just insane that you're gonna be out here doing this stuff, but preaching against it
Yeah.
every day. And at one of the biggest moments for you as a brand, you come out and do all this. Like Round Two
Yeah.
Chicago posted that they're not fucking with them no more and they're sorry for ever fucking with them.
Yeah.
Boneyard said they cut ties
I
with them
saw
a month ago.
I saw Boneyard's post. Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
Norte made a post. Everyone. Nah, if it's not fat, it's not worth it, bro. That's how I live my life.
I I just read that too.
Fat, fat blunts, fat 40 ounces, fat anything, bro. That's how we doing it. Fat
Thick
everything.
boys, thick boy nation.
You know what it is. But yeah, like
So I guess let's
Sam doing that shit is insane.
while we're I guess talking about like the subs and the Twitch stuff, I guess you wanna kind of uh inform
Yeah.
the people as to what you do on here and how
All
you
right.
operate.
Well, if you're not a normal like follower, if you just slide in for the podcast, which we appreciate no matter what it is, that you're even coming to give us your view. Um,
Always.
if you're not here regularly, basically I stream here maybe 5 to 6 times a week. I'm trying to work on a permanent schedule, but it's hard right now with everything going on. But I stream here 5 to 6 times a week, usually anywhere from 5 to 10 hours. Um, Playing video games right now. The hype is Valorant, and when I get bored of that, it's Call of Duty Warzone. And I always respond to the chat, always having funny conversations. I think I'm a pretty good player. You could at least listen to me. I play a lot with my homie Nick and Jeff. You hear us shit talk each other and roast each other. You hear us bully kids in game, and you could see me get mad and throw my headset around. So it's all around fun. I mean, there's tons of clips of it. Sometimes I get nasty plays, and sometimes I'm ready to punch the fucking wall.
So is Valorant like what type of game is it? Is it like Call of Duty or is it
It's
like what's it like?
the best way I could describe it for anybody who's in the video game space is like a game like CS:GO, which is one of like the biggest uh like shooters like for tournaments and stuff. Like it's on a
Yeah.
professional level. Would be
Okay.
CS:GO, Counter Strike Global Offensive, and a mix of Overwatch. So
Okay.
CS:GO is like it's a tactical shooter basically. Is what it is. It's a 5v5 kind of like search and destroy. So there's two
Hmm.
bomb sites. Some maps have three bomb sites. There's a defense side and an offense side. You're going to plant the bomb and you're just trying to win the rounds. Basically by
Okay.
either killing the enemy team or planting the bomb and having the bomb go off. Or if you're on defense, you just kill the people or defuse the bomb. It's
Okay.
like that's like the most dumbed down simple version of it. But just watching the gameplay is a lot crazier because there's like
Yeah.
crazy shit always happening with the abilities and stuff.
I I was gonna say every time I try to watch you play, it's just there's too much. It looks like
It's a
like
lot happening.
yeah, yeah,
Like
crazy.
there's like characters like Omen who could teleport around and throw smokes. There's fucking Sage you could throw like little like ice balls and slow you down or throw up a wall. There's fucking Phoenix flashing around corners and shit. There's this new
That's
character they just
crazy.
added in Reyna going full invis on people, like popping around and shit. It's an insane game. It's so fun though.
That sounds wild,
I
man.
mean, I
That sounds
basically
wild.
created what my channel is right now on Twitch just off this one game. I mean, right
Yeah.
when the beta came out, I started streaming it like every day, and I've got up to
Okay.
110 followers off it. So we're on month 3 right now, and the
It's not
game just
bad.
fully released. So
That's not bad. That's like 35 followers a month, man.
basically, I mean, I was able to reach to get my sub button in the first month. So that's where it's at.
Goals. There you
I'm
go.
definitely
There
a
you go.
damn a 4A semi pro. I was thinking like maybe like triple or double, but all right. I mean, I guess I'm semi. Okay,
Semi, semi, semi,
okay.
semi.
Ah,
So,
I feel kind of hurt about that one, but yeah. So that's just what we do over here on this channel. If you're not coming in for the podcast, there's video games, there's shit talking, there's I wouldn't say bully, but bullying of kids in game,
playful
like
bullying.
playful bullying, where if you fuck up, I'm calling you dog shit, and you're gonna
Yeah,
get roasted till you do better. And it is what it is. Like it needs to be done. It's just one of those things that
yeah,
need to be done.
yeah. I hear
Or
you.
fucking Warzone, like we'll play with just. I mean, I'll play with my followers too. Like if you type in chat, you want to play a game, I'm playing with you. It's not a big deal. I'm fucking with it. You know what I mean? I'll fucking carry
Yeah,
you. Or I mean, I have been carried by a couple people. It's fine. You fucking carry
there
me.
you go.
It is what it is. Casual warrior. You know what it is.
So,
Um,
next on our topic was SBs and Jordan 1s.
yeah. it's a big year for Jordan 1s and SBs, honestly. So
It really is.
the fucked up thing for me is seeing Kylie post up in all these like SBs and stuff that were a couple $100 like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
Like 500. Like they were still expensive shoes, let's be honest. Like five
yeah,
to 800 range.
yeah.
Travis Scott starts wearing SBs. Kylie starts wearing SBs. Every fucking buddy starts wearing SBs. And now we're seeing $3,000 shoes that were fucking $500 2 years ago. We're seeing a
Everything starts
skyrocket. When I was getting
every
roasted for going in a fucking Jarek's, our local skate shop, and buying shit like the Marty McFlys, the Blue Oxes, like fire
bro.
SBs that I loved.
The Mart
The
the Marty
grapes,
McFlys are definitely one that I want.
like rocking shit like that. And
Yeah,
then me struggling to sell it at like $80 a pair three
yeah,
years ago, struggling to sell it, to now see these fucking shoes bring in well over
yeah.
5 to 8 to 9, all worn, not even fucking brand new, but to bring in like quadruple the value, it's fucking ridiculous. Like that just shows how much effect an influencer has on us as a community so quick.
Oh yeah, the Travis effect.
The
That's what they're
Travis
calling it,
effect for
man.
real. I mean, it's fact.
That's what it has been. I hate to admit it, but it's true, man. Like you said, like everything's shot up in price, and it sucks because there's actually some that I really like. There's been some that that round two has posted, and there's definitely been some. I actually follow. I don't know how I stumbled upon them, but I follow the Chicks with Kicks. Um, it's a group of three sisters, I believe, that have just like a freaking endless amount of samples, and they're always posting never before seen shit. They're always posting Jordan ones from 1985, like pristine condition, fucking like museum condition Jordan ones, bro. Like 6,000, 7,000,
Oh my
four
God.
thousand, bro. And I don't even know how they find so many, but like I some of the SBs and some of the Air Force One samples that they've been posting, like seamless ones, crazy color patterns and materials, the Fang Tay
Mm-hmm.
samples, which are just like
Those are insane.
the
Those are
yeah,
insane.
bro. The like they're basically like look see like promo sample type. Like,
Like one of one,
bro,
1 of 10, maybe if they're
yeah,
lucky.
man. Yeah, bro. Like some of these pairs are phenomenal, but again,
The
because
hype.
of Travis, because of Kylie, because of The Last Dance, even that documentary. Like,
Oh, Jordan's shot up. Jordan shot up. All Jordans, even the
yes,
ugliest fucking
yes,
ones, shot up. Insane.
yes.
I mean, it's facts
Everything
though.
did.
It is what it is. But like,
It's
the fucked up thing is now Nike as a brand. Well, it's fucked up for us, but it's really smart for them. Nike as a brand, they're realizing what the fuck is going on, and they're pumping
yep,
out SBs like it's fucking nothing. We got the Syracuse and like the Duke ones. We're getting all types of color blockings. We're getting insane collabs. The 7-Eleven
yep.
collab was going to come out. I think it got scrapped,
Got canceled.
canceled. We had the fucking Ben
Yep.
and Jerry's come out that we discussed. Oh, what? The first one? Second one?
Somebody I follow has a sample pair with the different sole, and the tie dye on the sock liner is a little bit different.
That's fucking disgusting. That's insane.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. They're actually pretty dope. Like I said the last podcast, I'm not a fan of the pony hair. Like
Pony hair.
I was talking with one of the homies about them, and like the aesthetic of it is dope. I love like the look of it is awesome. I just the pony hair, like the fuzziness of it, like it just turns me off from it. I can't get behind it. I don't know,
Yeah, I mean, I feel
but
you. But like,
so
they're taking so much advantage of it, of the SB hype, but they're also kind of doing right by the community because now
oh yeah,
they're only releasing SBs in shops that have had like actual real skate shops. We're not talking about PacSun. We're not fucking talking Zoomies. We're talking real ass skate shops and Nike sneakers app.
yeah,
But then the
yeah.
scumbag thing of it, like they did good, but then the scumbag thing, the back door is always open.
Yeah, for real.
The back
For
door's
real.
always open. If you got the money, you're in on it.
What's crazy is, have you seen any of the special packaging for the Chunky Dunkies? They're like
Insane. It's a
30,
fucking big
30
ass Ben and Jerry tub.
3,800, 3,800, 3,900.
Yes.
Crazy. But
That's
it is
insane.
dope. It's a big ass like
It's
tub
a
of
big
ice
ass
cream
tub of ice cream with a real ice cream in it.
with dry ice and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
it's
that's
fucking
dope.
insane.
That's super dope.
I mean, I hate on them, but like the back door is always open, but then it's like we do have some good shops like Jarek's, I mentioned, that's our local shop.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, he's definitely left the back door open for your boy a couple times. But tenfold, now that fucking door is shut for everybody. He's trying to bring back hype to revive his business,
There you
which I
go.
can hate on him all I want, because that hype isn't always gonna be there. It's not gonna keep his door open. This money will though. This money I'm
Yeah.
offering him for his stock will keep his doors open. And that's it. I'm not even offering him what he really could get. There's people above me who are offering him way more than me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that will keep his shop open longer than him trying to bring in customers through that door. No one's buying a fucking regular skateboard. No one's buying these fucking vans from you when they could go to the outlet and get them on sale. No one's buying shit from you other than the fucking SB hype that you have right now.
Right. Right.
It's closed for you because you shit talked them, said the grapevine. It's definitely not, because I definitely had somebody else DM them, and it's definitely still closed. I thought that too.
Damn.
Trust me. Trust me. I thought that. It's
Damn.
closed.
You out here shit talking the plug, huh?
Nah, that's cap. I mean, it's true. I mean, we've talked about it in person. Me and him. We've sat there. We talked about it. I try to have that door open for me permanently, just me. And how much is it going to take every release? How much? What's the breakdown? What do you need? Like, what is going to get that door open? I need the hype for my store. I
I
need
hear
my
you.
store long term, is what he said.
I hear you. Well,
I tried to sit there and explain to him how it is. That's just not going to be open long term if you don't pocket money somewhere. It's shitty to say, but I know nobody who's getting into skateboarding. I don't know nobody who's trying to buy decks or even regular shoes from a shop when they're on sale everywhere else. Haxon Zoomies has sales all the fucking time. There's a Vans outlet
honestly,
30 minutes from us.
the maybe second or third day after the Travis SBs came out, I feel like the skateboard hype died again.
Yeah.
It was like building, 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 and then they dropped, and then like people were like, oh, and then it just kind of
And
it
that's
all
the
just kind of
Travis
fell apart
effect.
after that. Yep,
That's
that's
the
what I'm
Travis
saying,
effect.
dude. Like
Because
that's it.
he has the number one Nike SB account in Illinois. And
Mhm.
they didn't even give him the fucking Travises. Why? Because his shop is dog shit, bro. You're trying to rebuild this hype to get stuff. Guess what? Nike's passing you over, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yep,
You never had it. You're not gonna all of a sudden obtain this hype that you want. It's just not happening. You're too far from the city. You're not gonna
that's
magically
crazy.
fucking obtain this, bro. It's not happening. So you might as
Yeah,
well
no,
line your pockets now while you can. I
for
hate to
real.
say it. I feel like an asshole saying it, but it's the fucking truth. If they're
Yeah.
passing you over for shit now, it's always gonna happen. He's fucking lucky he got the Ben and Jerry's.
For, oh, he did.
Yeah, he did. He raffled them
He
off.
got a. Oh wow, that's crazy.
He legitly raffled them off too, so I'll give him that. The man
Good
was
for him.
one of a couple shops who actually legitly raffled them off.
Good for him,
So,
man. Good for him.
and then Jordan ones
That's.
though, kind of like the same thing. Nike sees that we're fucking with Jordan 1 OG highs,
Mhm.
and they're pumping out colorways left and right. Left and fucking right. It seems like every month we have a Jordan 1.
Changing a slight thing
A slight thing.
from
We're
from
getting three
from
different
last
variations of
year.
one color. We got purple 1.0, 2.0. We got fucking shattered backboard 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. We're getting a coffee brown one that's like the Travis Scotts but aren't the Travis Scotts.
Yeah, those like
Yeah,
the mocha they're calling them.
Isaiah, I went into the shop the day he was raffling them off. Hella people calling. Okay, that one day, hella people are calling. One fucking day. One day out of a whole month. One day out of a whole month. You eat one day out of the whole month. Are you surviving the rest of the month?
Nope.
You're not. You're not. You're just not eating, bro. You gotta
Unless you're
eat.
eating, like $10,000-$12,000 worth.
Yeah, you're not fucking eating, bro. One
You
one
know.
day of hype isn't enough to keep that door open. It's not enough to keep the lights on. When I was talking to him, and it's just not. The guy's super nice. I'm not even coming at his neck like that. I'm just saying from a business standpoint, as a businessman, it's not what it is. It's just not. You might as well eat while you can.
Feel
Skateboard
that.
shops aren't it. But let's get off the Jarek shit. Let's get on to this Jordan 1 shit. They're fucking
Yeah.
killing us with every fucking version of any color blocking they can.
Yeah.
And we're fucking eating it up.
Yeah.
I
Fragments turn to game royals, turn to
yes.
regular royals,
Then
turn to
the Royal
land.
Toes, and then like all this shit. And like
This
I'll
shit's
be
so
I'll be
ridiculous.
honest, I'm a sucker for it. I went and bought a fucking pair of Shadow ones today.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that.
I haven't worn a Jordan since maybe freshman year of high school. So that's what, 5 years now? I haven't
Yeah.
fucking put on a Jordan. I went and bought a pair of Jordan 1s today. Just because I felt like destroying a pair. Why? Because there's these assholes who are new to the fucking game who just want to keep them all pretty. Jordan 1s look amazing destroyed. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy a coveted hype fucking Jordan 1 to the fucking ground. I'm going to write PTG on the side of them. I don't give a fuck. I'm wearing them. They're shoes. Wear them.
Yep.
Who knows? Knowing Jordan Brand, we're going to get a fucking Shadow 1 here in a year. Again.
Yeah. Yep.
So
I
it is what it
guarantee it.
is. Like, we're just going to get another fucking Shadow 1. We're going to get another fucking Royal. We're going to get everything, bro. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Probably another Chicago in a couple years.
Well, we're supposed to get the Chicago Travis Scott.
See, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Well, it's kind of like Chicago, but like, it's like that suede or whatever that's on the Travis one. It's just dyed
Yeah.
red.
Yeah.
So
That'll be dope. I mean, uh, but you already know, like they're gonna release that one, and the first one is gonna jump up in price.
yeah, it is.
It happens. It happened with every of his other releases. It happened with every Kanye release. Honestly, if you literally look back, like his numbers slowly start to go down from the very first shoe that he released. They
Yeah,
all start to slowly go down, and
but
the
it's just
same thing
like
with the Travises.
it's just the era of hype. Like we have
Yeah,
people wearing SBs, hype is back. We got Travis with Jordan 1s, Jordan 1 hype is back. Like he's gouging it. We had Sean, 3 years ago now with the Air Maxes? Sean dropped the
yeah,
Air Max hype went through the roof. Then there was a Para collab. There was a, Neighborhood or Unknown collab. There was a Cold
yeah.
Wall collab. All these fucking collabs right after Sean had you guys at the top, the pinnacle of what you guys have been at for years.
I
Just for it to
also,
die again. No one's rocking a fucking Air Max. They're trying to do it again with
for
Travis.
real,
Travis with the Air Max 270. They're trying to bring back that hype. Guess what? No one's rocking a fucking Air Max, dog.
that's
It's
just
just not
whack.
what it is. It's not. It's not.
That
Pay
two
attention
that
to
two
your
seven
consumers better. You're trying to
that two
revive hype
seventy
that's
is
not
mad
there.
whack.
No, I mean, I thought it was a nice, like the color blocking, the way they designed it, nice. The shoe itself is garbage. No?
Everything about that shoe is trash. Why are you gonna make a brand new shoe look destroyed? I never understood that. That's so stupid. Why would you make a whole brand new ass shoe look destroyed and old and that's so stupid, bro. And then to cut like okay, the paint thing was cool, like to put your own check mark on it. That was dope.
That was
But
dope.
like
Okay, but
like
then it's like,
the shoe had too much going on. Like personally as an artist, for me to try and put that stencil on and try to paint, I'd be fucking annoyed. There's too much bumpiness in the canvas that you're working on. If they
Too much
would have done
bumpiness.
that for the Jordan 1 or for the Air Force 1 or something, where like where it came here's a dope idea, Jordan Brand, go ahead and steal this. If they did it seamless without the check and came with a fucking stencil and you could paint the check on wherever, however you wanted to, that would be dope, because it's all, the Jordan 1 is a mainly smooth surface. If you do something crazy bubbly and fucking futuristic looking like the 270, aesthetically it doesn't look right. It aesthetically, to me, it's not pleasing.
It's
You know what I
not.
mean? But
Yeah, I mean, you hold a valid point. I mean, they could have done the same shit
so
they did with the Air Force One when Travis brought Air Force hype back with his
yep,
fucking three Air Forces. The first two
yeah,
were raw. The fucking third was trash. But they tried it. They did it. Why? Because they're riding this fucking wave again.
yeah.
They could have just did the fucking detachable shits. Right? They could have done the detachable shit. Yeah, my mom. They could have done the detachable shits again. Like, I would have much rather
Yeah,
seen that.
yeah, yeah.
It's just
What they should
fucking.
have just did, yeah, they should have did another iteration of that first one, just in a super, like, if they did it in a dark charcoal gray, or like even if they did, oh boy, if they did a navy one and then kept that gum bottom with that cream colored midsole, ooh, that shit would hit different, boy.
That would.
That shit would be sick.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture that. That would be sick. That'd be insane.
I'm over here dropping gems for Nike, bro, and they're probably listening to this and
The
watch
problem is they
6 months.
don't listen. They don't.
Man,
They don't
watch, you're
listen.
gonna it'll be the same thing, but you're gonna notice a slight difference. You'll be like, hey man, Max said something like that.
All right, somebody
No,
clip
but
that
I
so we have evidence so we could sue.
I did
Somebody
I
clip
did
that.
hear though I did hear though that he's supposed to be working on a Jordan 3.
Fuck with that.
I do too. From the mock-ups that I've seen, I'm with it, and I could get
With it.
behind it.
I want to see him do something weird with like a fucking Jordan 8, a Jordan 2, a fucking a 9 even, a 10. They're not going to give him
I
an
think
11.
I think a 10 or an 8, he would really, an 8 he would really fucking, he would have fun with. I feel
Yeah,
like that would be definitely more up his
up his alley.
his yeah. I really wish they would have released another colorway of the 4. I wish that they would have done either the khaki or the purple.
The purple would have been insane.
There's just so many different iterations of it.
There
There's,
is.
there's more of a khaki, there's more of like a gray khaki, there's the purple, with the black midsole, there's a purple with the like the cream colored midsole, there's the purple with the translucent soles. Like, bro, there's so many fucking
There's
pairs.
there's
Like,
every
what's his
iteration
name?
possible for a sample, and
Y-
they just did it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Made no
Chase
sense.
Chase B Chase B talks about it on Full Size Run.
Yeah, like
But
everybody has their own fucking sample.
yeah,
Everybody.
seriously,
It's
their
ridiculous.
own, basically their own version. And I feel like they did that so that each person could kind of get, like, he could be like, all right, well, you get this one, you get this, and then that way if they sell them, he knows who fucking sold them.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well,
So
let's talk about our next topic that you're definitely gonna lead. Kinda Supreme. The group who is a majority owner of Supreme makes the tear gas that is being thrown at protesters. Right?
yeah,
That it.
so what I followed along from our friend Teddy, who's out in Colorado. He kind of shed some light on it on Twitter, and he talked about it a little bit on his podcast. So I'm not gonna totally rip from him, but I'm gonna just shed a little bit of light on it, because some of our followers do kind of fuck with Supreme, and I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of Supreme shit at the house here too. And when I did hear this, it did kind of blow my mind a little bit. So with the Carlisle group, um, when Supreme ended up selling a lot of their shares, the Carlisle group ended up buying most of those shares. Now, for those of you who don't know or who aren't really familiar with them, um, Google them. I'm not not gonna spend the time to go into that. That's literally a
That's a
whole
huge
other.
umbrella of what they have their hands in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a big investing group that just buys up shares of whatever is going to make them money. Honestly, not even a
basically
group.
they're
Is it a one person, Carlisle, whatever? They just buy shit that's going to make them money.
yeah. Basically, those people, that group of people, that company, is the same company that is behind producing and making and manufacturing um, the tear gas canisters and all sorts of basically like combat weaponry used to submissively hold um, rioters and protesters in place and basically to control the crowd. They're in essence they're adding fuel to the fire. They're stirring up the pot at these peaceful protests and it's kind of shitty. It's kind of shitty to see from a from someone who's into streetwear culture and who has a lot of Supreme accessories and stuff myself that really kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth actually.
Yeah, for real.
And I
Supreme being a big brand who is very with current events, very with like BLM stuff. Like they support all that. Like they're very like fuck
yeah,
Trump. They have fuck the president shirts and shit every season. They do a lot of like crazy shit that aligns with streetwear. To see that they
yeah,
sold out chairs to a big corporation that's dog shit and fucking horrible like that, it's just sad.
yeah.
It's just sad.
It really is. It really is, man.
It brings
It's
up the topic like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna cancel Supreme now?
yeah.
Is that next? Is canceling Supreme next?
We might need to,
Considering we're with
honestly.
cancel culture and shit nowadays, like
Man,
Supreme's
that's honestly
canceled.
what I that's honestly what like that was like the first that thought that went through my mind. I started looking at all the shit in my house and I was like, does this mean that like internally like more like that struggle? I'm like, man, I can't get behind a company that is doing shit like this. If
And I
I'm over
know
here
you,
preaching,
yeah.
so it's like
And I know
it
how much
really had
Supreme you
me
have. You have a lot. Like I fucking supplied like half
lot.
of it, a lot of it. Supreme towels in your
Yeah,
fucking bathroom, ashtrays, all types of random Supreme shit, clothes, everything.
crazy,
And Jeff is
crazy.
right. I mean,
So
the hype beast wouldn't fold for that, but like, not all of them, but maybe a majority group would fold for that. And that's the thing. If we're knocking a percentage of their sales down, maybe the Carlisle group will sell their shares. It's, it's, it's the question that's never going to be answered. It's the biggest what if. It's what do we do to fuck with a brand who is supporting something so shitty? And they're not even
yeah,
directly supporting it. They just didn't screen who the fuck they sold shares to correctly. Which, as a brand that's huge as it is, you have to do. You don't see fucking
yeah,
Nike selling shares to fucking Trump. You don't see fucking, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
As a brand, you got to watch who you associate yourself with, even if it's in a slight ownership percentage, no matter what it
yeah, for
is.
real, for real.
You got to
So
watch out for yourself at the end of the day. You can't do shit like that.
yeah, but yeah, that's like I said, that was really all I wanted to touch on. I do want to read a little bit more into it and kind of see um, where things have gone from there. If the Carlisle group has made a public comment yet or anything, I do want to research that a little bit more. But yeah, that's like I said, I just want to kind of shed some light on that and kind of bring that to some of our followers' attention. Just
Yeah.
kind of let the people know what's going on. So.
You want to go ahead and tell them about Nashville and Chicago then?
Yeah, so we did touch on this last podcast about the whole going to uh going to Nashville to tattoo with my homie Breezy and um I had planned for a certain weekend, and it ended up needing to just be pushed, just because I had some reschedules with the COVID thing. So I'm gonna be out there the first weekend in August. So anybody who's listening, if you're gonna be out in Nashville, if you got any family out in Nashville, get in contact with me. Can make something happen. I would love to. I'm all about just tattooing anywhere, anybody. I love spreading my art all over the world. So
Shops, Airbnbs, cribs, we do it all.
we do it
You
all,
do it
man.
all.
We do it all. So yeah, man. I'm gonna be out there that first weekend in August, and then a couple weekends following. I believe it'll be the weekend for our 1 year anniversary. Me and Shannon, our 1 year wedding anniversary. We're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna take a trip. Haven't decided where yet, but definitely gonna take some time and take a few days off and take her somewhere and do something.
We're on
So that'll
deciding.
be yeah. We got a couple. We got a couple. I got like 3 or 4 spots that I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna go. But you know, it's just I would like to do something nice for our 1 year. You know what I mean? So that'll be fun. And we also did get word on the Chicago Rosemont expo for Villain Arts. That got moved to September, and I want to say that the date for that is September 11th, possibly. I'm just double checking to make sure that I don't sound stupid.
Did you book those
Yeah,
dates yet?
it's gonna be. No, I was just making. Well, I
Yeah.
marked them in my calendar. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be September 11th, which is a Friday, September 12th, which is a Saturday, and then September 13th, which is a Sunday. It's gonna be
So
those
yeah.
3 days.
So if you're in Illinois
So
and you want to slide on down to Rosemont, check out a
yep.
cool tattoo thing. Maybe get tattooed by Max. I don't think you've
Well,
booked those days yet.
honestly, it'd be slide up because
Oh yeah,
it's kind of towards the city a little bit. But yeah,
definitely.
Rosemont Convention Center, the Donald D. Stevens Rosemont Convention Center is where it's going to be at. It'll be all 3 days. Usually they do an all 3 day pass for $60 instead of paying $40 a day. Um, but that's usually, like I said last time, that's like one of my favorite times of the year is the convention. I mean, you know, Freddie, like,
It's
you know,
amazing. It's so much fun. There's so much
but
cool
you've
work.
seen,
There's so many nice people. It's it is what it is. It's nice people. It's a nice environment. There's music. There's alcohol. There's food. There's just
yeah,
there's something for kind of everybody who enjoys tattoos to do. There's a lot of shops there with open appointments. You can walk in, get a tattoo, and leave. Like there's so much to do. There's people getting tattooed by like 3 artists in a day or all weekend, just sitting there getting tattooed different spots.
but then even it's just like the competitions,
Yeah,
the conversations that you get caught up in with people. Um, it's awesome, man. But I mean, you see, what I was gonna say was you've seen a out of state show, how things go. It's a little rough. It's a little harder to kind of get your bearings.
yeah,
It's a little harder to get some clients and stuff. The Chicago show, it's bussing, bro. Like
it's crazy.
it's people coming up like this and just constantly stopping. And there's people with you know, moving cameras and with little GoPros and with their gimbals, and there's people taking pictures, and there's people just popping around the corner to see what you're working on. It's dope, dude. Like
It's insane.
I'm telling you, like there's no better feeling than working the
And
conventions.
the
And
man is smart. He
I
strategically booked stuff to try to win tattoo of the day and enter in
yeah,
for the weekend. The man is smart. So you always see Max working on the craziest pieces at these things. So if you want something crazy done, hit him up, or you could also just come watch him do something crazy. What you've
this
done?
this
Chance the
the small
Rapper.
the smallest guy there does the biggest tattoos. That's what I always
Yeah,
say.
he's done the craziest shit. He's
So
the wolf stuff on Shannon's leg. Chance the
we took
Rapper. A whole
yeah
neck one
yeah
time. I did see you do that guy's neck. What 2 years ago?
yeah yeah
Just insane
that
stuff.
was yeah that was a Man, that was a crazy weekend. I
Bunny
did a
roast.
forearm, a throat, a leg, a stomach, a leg, another leg. Um, this year was dope. I worked on Colin one day. I worked on Shannon for a majority of the day, and then brought home. She
Award.
got first place for large black and gray, and then I tattooed your homie Jake, the homie
Yeah.
Jake, the last day we did
It's
the
the
Chance the
rapper.
Rapper. Yep, yep. I love the conventions, man. Those are my favorite time of the year.
Amazing.
So
Real quick, Jeff wanted to speak on Kanye with the biggest finesse of 2020, possibly.
I
Only
feel like
support
he
only supporting Trump for prison reform rights and personal benefit for the black community. I see it as the biggest W of 2020. Big W's. If we're gonna support a fucking
big
scumbag,
W's.
if we're gonna support a scumbag, let's get something out of it.
Yep, for
Hey,
real.
they all wanted to cancel him when he was doing the most for the community. Let's
Yep.
talk about it. I don't see
Let's
anybody trying to
yeah.
cancel him now. Big
Everybody's
W's.
trying to everybody's trying to go back on Kanye now. Everybody's
Everybody's
trying.
meat writing him now.
Oh.
Kanye's the GOAT.
Yep.
Kanye did this. Kanye did that. Y'all wasn't
Yep.
there though. Y'all wasn't fighting with him.
Trying to cancel him 2 months ago, 3 months ago, saying dude was crazy again.
He's
Lost
off
his
his
mind.
meds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he is doing the
Oh,
most for you guys. Donated 2
yep.
million of his own dollars to George Floyd, to other families, setting up a college fund.
It was Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor. He
Yep.
donated to all the families for the
All the
legal fees.
families, setting up a college fund for George Floyd's daughter, doing
That
the
was awesome too. Yeah.
doing amazing things as an individual who y'all wanted to cancel just for wearing a MAGA hat, trying to do better by your community. It's
For real.
ridiculous.
Crazy. That was a
We
good topic to touch on though,
yeah.
Jeff. That was nice. That
We
was
even see
nice.
Jordan Brand donating what 100 million or some shit.
100 million over the next 10 years. So
Yeah,
basically 10 million a year for the next 10 years.
10 million a year out of fucking Jordan's pocket. That's insane too.
I mean, still like and I watch. There's still gonna be people
It should have been
that
more.
are
That's
gonna.
only like a point three of what he's bringing home.
Yup,
Fuck you. You're
and
not
that
even
just
donating a point three of what you're bringing home.
shows how ungrateful some people are. Some people aren't even donating $10, and he's over here donating $10 million a year. Like, that's crazy.
Exactly. That's the world we live in. Everyone has their 2 cents about everything. They
For
always
real.
want more facts. They always want more. They always want you to
Always.
do. They always want you to do more when they're doing the least.
For real.
That doesn't even
For
go
real.
in just donating. That goes with everything in life. People always want you to do the most when they're doing the least.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
All right, chat. Is there anything else you guys want us to jump on real quick before we head out of here? Give it a couple seconds.
Yeah, no, I'm checking
Yeah.
too.
Make sure you guys check out our his Instagram is down there. I just put it in the chat. My Instagram's in the
Yes,
chat.
sir.
Our designer, our amazing fucking designer, who gave us this, what is it, overlay for the podcast after me and Max switching our minds 5 different times about it and changing our fucking ideas about it. Gave us this beautiful overlay. Make sure to go follow him. Go ahead and follow him at jeff.french. Amazing. Amazing. We definitely changed our minds. We had him posted up in color, without color, 3 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Different wordings, different everything. Man's a legend.
For
All
real.
right.
No, it looks really good. It looks really good.
Doesn't seem like anything. All right, guys. If you joined in late, if you came in halfway, you left early, maybe you're just popping in here. It'll be live tomorrow on YouTube channel. If you're watching
Yes,
this on
sir.
YouTube and you made it all the way through, thank you for watching.
Thank
It's
you. We
been
appreciate you.
Max. It's been me, your boy. Now we're signing out here. Thanks a lot. Make sure to keep updated with us. Love you guys. Thank you.
Thanks. It's been real, y'all.